Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my desktop. Awesome, isn't it? Anyway, guys, we're here for the sole purpose of downloading Westeros Total War Alpha version 0.53, which is what a lot of people have been suggesting recently, installation guides for all the mods that I've been doing and all the videos that I've been uploading. I will eventually, I swear, cover every single mod that I've played. So there's no need to request them. I will eventually cover all of them. I promise. Anyway, guys, we'll jump right into this. Simply open your browser. You want to go straight to this link here. Don't worry about copying the links out of the browser search engine. Every single link to every single website that I go to in this guide will be underneath the video in the description. There'll be very easy links. Just scroll down, click on them, and you're there. Simple as hell. Okay, when you're on this thing, you want to go to here. Download current version, Westeros Total War Alpha version 0.53. Click on this. Then it will take you here. Now you may notice there is an automated installer for anyone that's got any brains. Simply download it, click the exe file, run by double clicking, click OK and follow the on-screen instructions. The installer is really very easy. It automatically detects your medieval file and you only really need to change anything if you want to install it to a different file or you got medieval installed into a non-default location. The only other thing that you need to change is if you're a Steam user, which in case the direction that you need to put the direction into is, I believe, local disks, program files, Steam, Steam apps, common, Medieval 2, mods, and put it in, and extract it into the mods file, and you should be ready to go. Got to remember, it is highly recommended to install the patch for Kingdoms to version 1.05 or probably won't work. The links can be found easily right here, and I will put a link in the description underneath the video along with everything else. Right, while you're here you want to scroll down because we will not be doing the automated installer. It's automated. It really is self-explanatory. You should be able to do it without any problems and without me telling you a detailed walkthrough about it. So, for the purposes of this, we will be doing the zip version. You want to click on this. This will take you to this site here, and you want to click on the giant download now button. Now, you want to wait about 4 seconds, 2, 1, and that will start. Now, while this is doing this, there's a program that I highly recommend downloading, which is a source opener program and extracting in files and all that. It's not required for the mod, but I do highly recommend it. It's free and it's really, really simple to use, and it is very, very handy. Now, depending on what bit your system runs on and depending on what Windows you're running at the current time, either 32-bit or 64-bit, you want to download either one of these. If you're asking yourself, what the hell is 32-bit and 64-bit, sorry, then the easiest way to find it out is to go to Start, hover over your computer, go to Properties, and you'll get a random screen like this. It will look very similar depending on what operating system you're running on, be it Windows 7, Vista, or XP. You want to find Systems, and then you will want to find Systems Type. For Windows 7 and Windows Vista, I believe it's exactly the same. If you're running 64, it will say 64-bit operating system. If you're running 32, it will say 32-bit operating system. Now, the only difference is if you're running Windows XP, it will either say 64-bit operating system, or OP, or whatever, generally along the lines of 64. That's the main characters you need to look for in this. And that means that you're running 64. If it doesn't say 64 for XP, then that means you're running 32. Simple and easy to figure out. Download whatever one you want, and you don't have to download them at all if you don't want to, but I do highly recommend it. Okay, you can minimize the browser now, you don't need it open. Go to Start, and now you want to go into your documents, which will be around my music, my pictures, my videos, my documents, and you want to go to Downloads, which is where you download everything off the internet. You want to find the Westeros version 0.33 file, which is zipped. Right click on it, and you can either extract all, there should be a general option that says extract all, or if you downloaded 7-zip like I recommended, hover over it, go to extract here. Now, while I'm waiting for this, you can extract it into a certain location into the mods file itself, and that does work as well, but it's a hell of a lot easier for me to demonstrate it and show you guys how it works via this method. Okay, once you've got the Westeros file there, you want to move this to the side for a second, And now you want to go back to start. You want to go to your computer. Now you want to open your local disk, which will be the C drive. And you want to go to program files. Now you want to scroll down until you find Sega. Now this is where it varies for Steam users again. Instead of going to Sega, if you're a Steam user, you go to Steam. Then you go to Steam Apps, Common. And then right here, underneath the list of games that you have installed on Steam, it won't be here for me, obviously, because I have it installed via disk. You will have Medieval 2 right here somewhere. You then want to click on that, and then go to the mods file, and then put the Westeros file that you just extracted into the mods file. Now, we'll go back, because we're downloading it from the disk, we want Sega. Go to Sega, and then you want to choose the Medieval 2 file that you want to make into Westeros. Now, you'll notice that I have two Medievals, and that is because I tend to copy the default game just in case when I'm screwing around with the game files, which I tend to do, that I don't corrupt stuff. Because if you move or edit the wrong file, you could accidentally make the game not load properly, or crash, or bug. And this way, if anything happens to the modded version, you can always go back to the default and simply reinstall the mod rather than reinstalling the entire game. You don't have to do this, but once again, I do highly recommend it if you have the free memory, with the intended warning that it does take up about 11 to 12 gigabytes, so keep that in mind. Right, so you want to go into whatever file you're going to install Westeros in, so Medieval Total War. And then you want to go to mods. And now you have a list like this: Americas, British Isles, Crusades, and Teutonic, which will be the Kingdoms expansions. So you want to move this file down a bit so you can see the downloads. You want to click on the Westeros file that you've extracted. Make sure it's not the zipped file. The zip file will say Westeros version 0.53. You just want the one that says Westeros, which is a normal file. Now you want to drag this into the mods, so move to the mods. Now click on continue, yes, skip, go ahead, whatever pops up on your screen. And now you can close the downloads. You don't need that open anymore. Now you'll have Americas, British Isles, Crusaders, and Teutonic, and now Westeros. Now what you want to do is double click on Westeros, and as you can see now, about the 6th file down, you have a file that just says Westeros. It will be a Windows batch file about 1 KB size, and it will have a little cog as an image, just the general image depending on what operating system you're running at. You can easily tell because the file type will be the only Windows batch file in there, and it will be the only one called just Westeros. So all you want to do now is double click on that and it will launch the mod. What I like to do is create a shortcut, which is go to here and then create shortcut. I actually have two of them now, but whatever. You'll only have one. Anyway guys, that's it. You now have the mod installed. All you've got to do is simply click on that shortcut or click on that batch file and it will automatically load Westeros Total War. That's it. You're done. It's really as simple as that. Anyway guys, if you have any problems installing this, feel free to leave a comment below. I'm more than happy to help you guys out. Or PM me if you feel it's a really big problem and you don't want to spam the comment section too much. I'm sure some of my subscribers will be more than happy to help you guys out. And if it's a really huge problem that I can't help with, you can always go to the mods forums, and the mod team are really, really helpful. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to help you guys out. Other than that, I just hope everyone has no problem installing it, and I hope you all really enjoy the mod. I will leave some annotations around the screen going to enhance submods and different installation videos, so that you can have different guides to different mods, and all that stuff will be eventually uploaded. In short, I hope you guys enjoyed the mod, and I hope this helped out. That's all for now. Soul out.